MMM Nigeria. I'm Michael, Michael, and I want to discuss on MMM hydrology and the basic rules and also the benefits you get when you join MMM. MMM is a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. MMM is a community of ordinary people selflessly helping each other. It's a social network that connects the one who wants to donate money, that is PH, with the one who wants to get money. So that's basically what MMM is about. A lot of people call it business and all that, but please don't mistake it. Whatever the name you might want to call it, but just understand the principle of MMM is to connect two people or different set of people that wants to help each other. One wants to donate the money and another who wants to get the money. Who are we? MMM started 1989, though it has existed in over 118 countries and still growing, with over 200 million participants worldwide. There has not been a central account, even though it has been over the years, but MMM Renovation 2012 is a renovated one and no central account for it. No one is collecting your money. It's a peer-to-peer system where participants transfer money directly to each other. In 1994, MMM held one fourth of the entire cash in Russia. Now, the history of MMM. Founder of MMM is Sergei Mavrodi, and he's a Russian by birth, born in 1955. He's a mathematician and a programmer. Started MMM Cooperative in 1989, became a joint stock company in 1995. Became deputy of the Russian parliament and was arrested in 2003 and jailed in 2007. He revived MMM in 2011. Now, one of his motivational ways says in Russia there was a privatization, and if we call a spade, a total deception and robbery of defenseless population who doesn't understand anything. Now, what are our goals? Our goal is to create a financial fair system where money will no longer be an issue and to eradicate the world's unjust financial system. The goal here is not the money, it is financial freedom. Note, financial freedom. Create a platform where there will be no need to go to bank to borrow money to execute financial projects. So this majorly is the goal of MMM. Now, this is how MMM works. MMM is a community of people providing each other financial help on the principle of gratuitousness, reciprocity, and benevolence. So it's like you transfer your money to someone you have been connected to who needs the help you have pledged to help with. So that's how MMM works actually. Now, in terms of providing help and getting help, anyone who wants to provide help clicks the provide help button. Now, the provide help button is majorly for people who wants to start the reward afresh. It's the starting point. It gives birth to the reward. When you click provide help, the moment you get to provide help, then you are qualified for the get help. Now, the get help is used when you want donation, and don't forget that you don't get donation except you have passed through the provide help. So that is that on that. Now, the money in MMM is referred to as Mavro. Mavro is the internal currency of MMM. It is what you buy when you pledge to donate, and we start growing from the moment and at the rate of 30% per month. The calculation of rewards occur twice a week, on Thursday and on Tuesdays. This sum in Marvels shows how much you can request for yourself. So that's on Marvel. Now, the nature of Mavro is that every pH in MMM, either confirmed or not, is always frozen for 14 days. That is, for 14 days, you cannot get help, either confirmed or not. Now, frozen means that you must not GH, that is, you must not get help, or in other words, make withdrawal within the assigned days for you to be fully eligible to earn the reward and bonuses. Also, you should note that the bonus will not be confirmed until you get an order on your main pH order and it gets confirmed by the receiver. Now, where does this 30% comes from? Because that, I know that was one of the first questions that might come to mind. MMM's 30% come from something called crowdfunding approach. It does that through Mavros. Mavros is an index of your tributes to the development of the community. This Mavro grows at 30% per month. So this growth rate of Mavro can be adjusted at any moment. The amount of Mavro and its growth rate can be decreased, increased, stopped. It can also be cancelled. So MMM's 30% mathematical approach. If you look at this screen, you would see the mathematical approach for the 30% approach. That is, if I have 20,000 naira, if I'm starting with 20,000 naira as a Nigerian, my 30% begins to count from, it's like I'm counting 1% per day. So it's like a monthly close. So 20,000, so 30% of 20,000, you can do the calculation. So you see here I have 20 times 100 equals 2,000 total on PHQ. So then the 30% to be paid, 600 has to be generated. Now the mechanism of pH and GH. This is how it works. Per day, your incoming cash flow plus 24 hours reserve to the outgoing cash flow per day. So that's the main principle of the pH and GHQ. So if you study this well, I'm going to just stay a while on it so you can understand it better. Yeah, I believe it's okay. Now the benefits you get as a participant of MMM: provide help and receive 30% more per month for your registration. This is unlike your bank. Any bank you drop your money to, instead of getting an increase, you either get a decrease or a stagnant amount of which you have donated before. So MMM gives you 30% per month for your donation. Also, registration bonus: for every first donation, the participant receives a bonus in the amount. Now, for anyone who is able to donate money from $50 to $499, gets a registration bonus of $20. If you are able to make donation of $500 to $2,999, you get a bonus of $50. That's for your registration bonus. And if the donation is more than $3,000, you get $100 registration bonus. I think that's okay. It's sweet. Now your referral bonus. This is how referral bonus works. It's an addition to what you get. If now look at this, Mr. Green refers Mr. Blue. Now, of any amount Mr. Blue pledges, Mr. Green is going to get 10% of the amount Mr. Blue pledges. So that is the principle. So if Mr. Blue pledges 10,000 naira, Mr. Green gets 100 naira from the money Mr. Blue pledges. So now, but subsequently, the formula changes. It becomes first pH minus GH plus new pH times the 10%. So I think that's a good one. Now the guiders bonus. As a guider of MMM community, You can create your own multi-level structure and get a bonus from each of the donation. I'm going to show you a structure after this. This is a multi-level bonus. Okay, let's just look at the guidance bonus. This is Mr. Green, and this is his first generation referrals. Then his first generation referrals have their own referrals and on like that. So from his first level, he gets 5% from each of them. He gets 3% from the second generation, which is this. Then the third 1% and on like that. For this 0.5. So it goes on like that. Now the rules of MMM. Please, this every rules guide every country, and since we are a community, we have a rule. Number one rule is do not have multiple accounts. You can always PH as many times as you want with one MMM account. So please do not have multiple accounts. The penalty is that you will be blocked permanently or you'll be banned. Rule 2 is that do not share email or bank details with other members. You'll be blocked from getting help until you identify yourself. So 3 is do not delay in paying for your orders. Every person has 48 hours from Monday to Thursday to pay, and if it's over the weekend, that is from Friday, you are given 96 hours. So but if it's Saturday, Sunday orders, then you have 72 hours. So if you do not pay within this hour, you are going to be blocked. So another rule is do not edit your banking details or change password less than 15 days before getting help. Penalty is that your GH will be delayed for 14 days. So do not click on the I refuse to make payment button. Sincerely, you will be blocked. Do not also make deposit and fail to attach proof of payment. You will be blocked because your time will elapse, and though you have paid the money. So do not fail to confirm your payment. You'll be blocked. Do not allow your family members to PH more than you. If they have more than the amount you PH to donate, then let them do it through your PO. It's better that way. Else the penalty is that you will be blocked. Always remember to write your letter of happiness. Please, this is important. So you don't face the penalty of not being able to GH again. So another rule is enrolling people just for the sake of bonuses without educating and caring about them, or enrolling them when they are not really interested. Sincerely, we don't do this. So the penalty is that sanctions moderators and consultants. There are risks in MMM, of course, and one of the risks is consistent PH and GH from existing participants. New participants coming in to PH and GH regularly. If for any reasons any of these two factors above is not met, then we might not be getting paid. So these are the risks of MMM. Mentioned this earlier. So how to migrate the risk? Do not only donate only spare money. That way you MMM participants in MMM, you have peace of mind. Also avoid panic. Panic is one big disaster we are avoiding in MMM. Else you'll be facing big trouble. Always be positive about the community. Always be positive about the community. Spread the good news of the community. Share the ideology with friends and family. Regularly PH and GH. Don't compound green marbles of over 30 days old, please. And you can get greedy. Mechanisms for security and stability. Provide help, get help like that. So the community building and development, offline events, charity events, opening center. The time is running out now, so you might want to ask, is MMM legal? MMM is not a company, bank, or whatever name you call it. It's a community, a social network of people providing help. So there is no law in any country that forbids people from sharing its money with others. So that alone makes MMM